that back real quick. They can win here if they force a field goal try. Still a long ways away.
And that is caught. Touchdown. And Mahomes is going to keep it. And he will get in to make it 8-0. And the option play works on the two-point try. What did you think of the call?
I like the call. What you're worried about, though, is if the defense blitzes the play. And if they do, what your answer is? The option. Why? If they blitz it, the quarterback has a chance to get rid of it to a trailing back.
Backwards to the 13-yard line. This will wind up a loss on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. So Hurts is off, and on comes Jake Elliott for the Eagle field goal. From the left hash, a chip shot here. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is a live football. The big fella. He's hit the 50, 30, past the 20.
I think that was great effort and great execution all the way around. They blocked the kick, and then they formed the line to make sure they can return it. And no penalties. What a great job.
Yeah, almost took it in for 6, and now they're in excellent position, 1st and goal. Now Mahomes on the bootleg, rolling to his right. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. So an incomplete pass a moment ago, and that leads to 2nd and goal. Now here's Mahomes. And he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Juju Smith-Schuster on a touchdown pass from Patrick Mahomes. And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. Now they're going to slow him down.
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to it.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Darius Slay with a pick.
Well, as most teams do in their two-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you get a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case here, but that's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Well, Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks, but that was tough to argue against.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's going to say, hey, we're going to administer the penalty the same way for all quarterbacks. But when it's a star back there, even more so they're going to be diligent about throwing the flag.
It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. Nothing to score. This is the NFL. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. They'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They were starting to move the ball.
And the Chiefs are going to get him. That's George Karlaftis, who fought his way through the line to bury him. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. So it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. Brings up 3rd down. Hurts. Complete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
And a good result there as that'll get out of bounds and pin them back at their 10-yard line. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up. They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
They go play fake. Mahomes. He'll get this one to Kelsey. That's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Give him 32 on the play. That is the exact right play call against that defense. So a hat tip to the offensive play caller because he won that part of the chess match. But give credit to his players as well. They won the execution part of it. Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. After the success they had on the second play of the drive, I think they were trying to recreate it with that pass, weren't they? Yeah, they were trying to go a little tic-tac-toe, 3 plays and in the end zone. I like that. Can I just put the X in the middle of the block as the defense just did there? Sure. And he has another first down as they get the ball down to the Eagles' 38-yard line. 2 touchdowns for him already in this first half. This one good for a first down. 2 minutes to play first half. It's 14-0. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Let's get it. Let's go.
On play action, it's Mahomes. And this one is incomplete. I've got a good friend in football, always talks about predictive history. He's got one of their 2 touchdowns. You can understand why they tried to find him again. Weren't able to connect, but the thought, that was good. A deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. To throw, it's Mahomes. And that is incomplete. That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. Back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. They'll set up to throw. And he's taken down a cheap sack. Nick Bolton coming in to drop it for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th. Aaron Siposs on to punt as he'll get this one away now. Yards that time on the return, and it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away. A pass complete downfield. It's Valdez-Scantling. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Valdez-Scantling, 56 yards. And the Chiefs will extend their lead in the final minute. Try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. And it is now 21-0. The lone touchdown pass gets them 6 on a very, very tidy two-play drive that time. Well, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And the Eagles dodge a bullet. They cover it up. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things, and it won't come back and hurt them later.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. To throw again on second down. Hurts. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Escaping the pressure right. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with a 21-0 lead already, no need really to take any unnecessary risks. That is caught by Smith-Schuster. And they work this well upfield across the 45. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it. So on comes the field goal unit. And this from the parking lot, from an even 70 yards out. Butker's kick here is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we've come to halftime. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Not too many breaks ahead according to the radar. More snow on the horizon as we are back underway in half number 2. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. And the Chiefs ready to go on offense to begin quarter number 3. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. They'll roll him out running toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. That one goes for 24 yards.
This is just more of the same. This defense has had no answer on a lot of these throws. They let these receivers run wild, and here's another completion for good yardage.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. He'll buy some time right. And he's going to lose a yard or 2. Taken down behind the line. The sack there by Brandon Graham coming in and bringing him down to the ground. After the sack on first down, Mahomes. That ball is caught. Marquez Valdes-Scantling. And he has another first down as they get the ball down to the Eagles' 21. A very solid gain of 27. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Sliding out of the pocket. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. A 3rd quarter action from Kansas City. 2nd down and 10. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. And he will take it all in for a Chiefs touchdown. Mahomes had his favorite target, Travis Kelce, on the touchdown pass. The Chiefs taking the opening kickoff for a 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Mahomes will throw for it. And he's got it. They add on more. A little salt in the wound. 2-point conversion makes this lead even bigger. Eagles hands team able to cover it up. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an outside kick situation.
They're all about the numbers, aren't they?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Stopped and handed a loss by Willie Gay that time. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. They'll look to throw here. Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. The safety blitz turns out to be a great call defensively as they sack him for a loss of 9. Here's Hurts to throw. And that will be incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield with man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
On the return, it's Tony. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And that will come the offense as they take over. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 22. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Open man here. It's the tight end, Kelsey. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 25 yards that time. They go play action. Now Mahomes. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And it's knocked away and incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Mahomes now to throw. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And he's got it inside the 10. A big play there for KC. And even 50 yards. Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive. And these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got him? Someone cover him. That type of indecision can open up to even more big plays.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. Kadarius Toney from 4 yards out. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. The touchdown all set up by the big play 1 snap before, but they finish it off here with a shorter completion, this time for the score.
I like how they stuck with what got them there, right? Big pass play. Got the momentum going, right? That's you create it with a play like that, and you come right back with another pass play to finalize things off.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We're back now in KC, where the 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter. And the Eagles dodge a bullet. They cover it up. The 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Down. It was Frank Clark that time who got in there to bring him down. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Throwing is Hurts. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Trent McDuffie with a pick. And the Chiefs are going to take possession of the football. Well, this game is already decided, Charles, let's be honest, but now another feather in the cap of this defense as they pick him off for the 2nd time.
You're right about that. Things have been going pretty well for them, to put it mildly. But they're still out there hunting for big plays and get another one right there.
And a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
But their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everything.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This is ugly. This is kind of a game coaching 22 different CD. This is the special game that you're dreaming of. There's pretty apparent early on that they were looking at all three phases. It's been fun to watch.
Well, sometimes the NFL just like we've been watching here. And when you go back to the early drives, you can just see that one squad was on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we have been disappointed watching their execution throughout this contest.
Butker on for the PAT. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. In plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt. And the Eagles hands team able to cover it up. The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Hurts. And Hurts is intercepted. His third of the game. Trent McDuffie with a pick. And the Chiefs are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. But my goodness, CD, I mean, this defense just continuing to dominate. They're really dominating on both sides of the ball. But for the defense, that's now 3 interceptions for them here in this ballgame.
And what a great teaching tape for this defensive coordinator, right? When they go back and review this game, what does he always tell us that he preaches to his team? We're going to lead the league in effort. Well, they're doing that in this game as well as making big plays.
Now Mahomes on the bootleg. Rolling to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. A big play there for KC, and even 50 yards. Throwing now is Mahomes. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach, and maybe you and I should have...
And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. As that lead just swells and swells. Look, this has been dominance in all 3 phases, offense, defense, and special teams.
So don't we have to give a lot of credit, not just to what we've seen today, but the preparation in advance, coaching staff, commitment by the players to the game plan, and being ready to go in this one? You're exactly right. Clean sweep. And boy, they're going to celebrate this one after it's over.
And on the other side, this is the game film you just flush and never go back and review. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line.
Hurts throw here taken in as he's able to find Goddard. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Hurts. Over the middle, he's got Watkins. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. Over the middle, complete. That's Smith. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Forced out to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. To try again after the sack. Hurts. And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big. The point after, no gimme in the snow, but it's up and good as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. We'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field. Well, they've got to be feeling very comfortable and confident here with this lead in the football here in the fourth quarter, Charles. And I don't think that they need to score again, but it seems like this offense is just getting better as the game goes on. They've scored on their last 2 drives.
It certainly feels like a chance for them to continue to have some fun out there, doesn't it? Game's already decided, as you noted. So they can continue to play loose, break out some other concepts, maybe run a few trick plays, get other people involved. Heck, even go deep on one of these first snaps just because they can.
It's caught inside the 25. And he takes it in for the score. The game's final plays. That doesn't affect the outcome. Green on top defense. And this is the third game that they were going to try to execute at least second in this contest. I guess the thought was taken literally. Because here they are in the final moments of the fourth, putting another touchdown on the board, Charles, to add to this big lead.
I'm not a big believer in 110%, but it certainly applies here, doesn't it? Because some guys just can't go with less. As long as there's time left on the clock, they're pushing to get to the end zone one more time. They don't really care